Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be needing someone else to feel validated. Well, I've got an email here. I'm going to go through one email with you today from a viewer, and he's got a bunch of things going on, and he brings up some really good things to talk about in today's video newsletter. So I got a quote that I wrote on this topic, and then we're going to go ahead and jump right into his email. And the quote says, "The purpose of all relationships is that you go there to give. You are there to help each other grow and become more. Two happy, whole, and complete people who love their complete lives but are looking for someone to share their completeness with. If you are single and not totally in love with yourself and your life, do the work necessary to get to the place emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically where you are happy, content, and peaceful being single. Then and only then will you be in a place where you can give to another unconditionally without needing anything in return to make you feel whole, complete, or validated. If you don't, then your happiness will depend upon the love and actions of another. When they don't meet your expectations, you will feel slighted, rejected, and hurt. If you have an abundance of happiness and love in your life already, it's easy to give to another for the simple joy of giving and seeing another happy because of your unconditional loving and giving." So let's go ahead and jump into his email. He says, "Hey Coach, I have a very big dilemma in my life and I would like to ask for your help. I'm 19 years old and I've broken up with my ex-girlfriend in February. She wanted to put me in friend zone, but I walked away. She contacted me after 40 to 50 days, but I didn't make a definite date because she had a boyfriend at that time." Well, that was pretty quick. "As time went by, I would have to say that more than likely she had that dude lined up before she ditched you. As time went by, I became emotionally wrapped up with this devious liar girl because the sex was good. And even if she lied to me and deceived me, nobody ever gave me so much love." So in other words, you didn't care about the abuse just as long as you were getting the pussy. And you're still miserable. See, what's happening here is the relationship wasn't everything that you knew it could be, but that's how a lot of people are. Like, this person's not really what I really want, but I guess it's good enough. You know, this job isn't that great, but it kind of pays the bills. Yeah, my best friend's kind of an asshole, but hey, it's better than staying home by myself. I mean, these are the kind of things that the average person tells themselves. Well, it's okay. Well, all right. Men and women, we all like to settle because we don't want to go it alone, or we don't really want to strive to go for the things we want because we fear that things aren't going to work out for us. Remember, we have two primary fears as human beings. Fear that we're not enough. In other words, fear that we don't have what it takes, or fear that we won't be loved. In other words, you won't be loved, accepted by your friends, family, peer group, the people that you want to be loved by, that kind of thing. And so when something sucks, like this obviously did, this girl's a liar. And you put up with it, because the pussy's good. Can you imagine having children with a woman like this down the road? It's like, think about it, dude. He says, "It's very hard to control myself because those good old feelings come back from time to time. And as I realize in the moment that these things don't exist anymore, I become sad, depressed, and needy." You need to get a life, bro. Because sitting at home feeling, because what's going on here is that you're looking at the past and you're looking at the present. And the fact that in the present moment, this woman is no longer a part of your life. And therefore, you want reality to be other than it is. You want things to kind of go back the way they were. And when you do that, what's going on is you're not accepting and you're not living in the present moment. You're literally living in the past. You're stuck in the past. And since you're not accepting reality, in other words, the reality is she's no longer in your life, you suffer. You got to get to a place where you accept that and say, hey, it is what it is. Obviously, it ended for a reason. It was a great experience. But it's up to me to become a better version of myself so I can attract a better quality woman next time around. Ask yourself, why is it that you attracted somebody that was a devious liar in your life? I know when I was younger, because I had self-esteem issues, I would tolerate friends, I would tolerate women that I dated, even people that I was in business with, or clients that I did business with that were scumbags, or that were devious and dishonest. Because I didn't feel I deserved to have the kind of people in my life that I really want. I was constantly making excuses for them. I eventually got to the point where I grew up and I got tired of that bullshit. I got tired of the drama. I got tired of the deviousness. I had a best friend who wrecked my exotic sports car. It's like, what the fuck? And that was just one of numerous things that dude had done to me since the time we were in high school. And it's, you get a little older, because my parents were younger, like, why do you hang out with that guy? He's a dick. Oh, he's a lot of fun to hang out with. And so you look past all that shit, and he's just constantly taking advantage of me, and I'm enabling his behavior by continuing to put up with that shit. Just because I wanted friendship. Instead, I got to the point as I got a little older, I was like, dude, you can take a flying fucking roll in a donut, dude. He continues on, I didn't contact her because she taught me not to do it, but this walking away thing is fake like this. Walking away means letting go of somebody fully and not thinking about her anymore, right? Well, I mean, obviously you're going to continue to think about her, but you got to look at it. Does it serve you to continue to date somebody who's a fucking liar? Think about it. Do you really want somebody back who mistreats you this way? What does that tell you about your self-esteem? Oh, I don't deserve what I really want, so let me settle for this piece of shit here and try to make it into what I want. Everybody does that. They try to take their mediocre jobs, their mediocre life, their mediocre friends, and mediocre people they're in relationships with. It's like a fixer-upper. I'll make this into what I want. It's like, the bottom line is, a turd is a turd. You can't fucking polish a turd. It is what it is. You gotta have enough self-love and self-respect to say, you know what? This shit ended for a reason. I'm glad to, you know what? She's got a boyfriend now. She's his problem. Now I can find somebody new. He says, I literally count the fucking days to know how much time should I wait for her to contact me approximately. Come on, man. Sitting around waiting. See, that's continuing to cause yourself to suffer unnecessarily. Oh, she hasn't called today. Oh, I'm sad, I'm lonely, depressed, poor me, feel sorry for me. You gotta accept the fact that she's out of your life. The only way you're gonna meet somebody new is to get off your fucking ass and start participating in life. You have to participate in your own rescue. Nothing's gonna get better until the guy that you see in the mirror every day says, I'm fucking tired of this bullshit. It's time to take control of your life. The only person that can turn your life around is you. He says, I know she will come back once again within 1, 2, 3 months, but I can't practice with women. Can't, never could. You can't? No, you're choosing not to. I can't practice with women because I don't have money for it and my life is not exciting at all. Great. Well, what's the solution? Make your life exciting. What do you need to work on? What actions do you need to take right now, today, in order to get to where you want to be? He says, it's boring and lame. I stay at home pretty much all the time. I learn, I play video games, I read, I work out, etc. Get a fucking job, dude. Seriously. Go out and get a job doing something that's fun, doing something that you enjoy doing. Doesn't mean you're going to get the job you're going to have the rest of your life, or the career you're going to have the rest of your life, but there's plenty of things you can do when you're 19 years old to get out and to make some money and to have a social circle of like-minded people so you can start making some new friends. Because if you're sitting at home playing fucking video games, what's going to change? Nothing. You're using video games as an escape from life. Just like a fat person sits home and eats cake all the time. Or somebody that like in your case, or somebody that does drugs, or somebody that drinks excessively. You're avoiding life. You're not even participating in it at this point. He says, I've decided that I want to quit from this game and relationship mentality for a long time and clean up the mess around me, but I feel the need to have a girlfriend at the same time. In other words, in your mind, you think a woman's going to make you happy. If I could just get somebody in my life, then it'll solve all my problems. Bullshit. The bottom line is you're an unhappy dude. Think about it. A woman meets you, and you hate your life. You're sitting at home playing video games all the time. Great. Things will be great for a matter of a few months, but at the end of the day, your life sucks because you're not doing anything about it. You don't have any goals. You don't have any ambition. That's what a man embodies. And a woman might find you attractive right away because you exhibit the proper qualities to create attraction. But after a while, that little facade that you're putting on is going to wear off, and she's going to see right through your bullshit that you're, in essence, a non-functioning man. You're sitting around feeling sorry for yourself. And what happens is you start dating a woman, initially thinking she's going to make you happy, but once the infatuation wears off, what happens? You stop putting your best foot forward, and then eventually you get dumped. And then now you're twice as miserable because you had your miserable life that you didn't do anything about to begin with, and now you got broke up again. He says, I have many goals, ideas, and I'm very happy about them, But as you know, coach, success doesn't come within 1 to 2 months. It's like Thomas Edison said, opportunity is missed by many because it comes dressed in overalls and looks like work. It's like the Buddha said, faith without action is meaningless. So you have all these great goals, you have all these great ideas, but what are you doing? You're not taking action. If you're not taking action, nothing's going to happen. You said you work out and you go to the gym. You can't get in great shape and stay in great shape if you don't take care of your body. Just going, oh, I'm studying all these great videos and I'm reading all these great self-help books, but I'm not participating in life because my life sucks. Life happens when you move. Stagnation happens when you die, my friend. Get off your fucking ass, dude. Seriously. The biggest problem is I focus on her all the time. Well, yeah, because you're sitting on the couch. Go get a fucking job. Go do something in your life. Stop sitting around waiting for mommy and daddy to take care of you. It's time to put your big boy pants on and grow the fuck up, get off the fucking couch, and get out there and participate in the world. You're 19 fucking years old. If I was learning this shit at your age, like, god damn, dude, my life would be completely different. I would have, my 20s would be completely different. So would my early 30s. There have been lots of experiences I would have gotten to have that I missed out on. And here you are, you've got all this opportunity, you got all this stuff that you're learning, and you're just sitting there twiddling your fucking thumbs. He says her face, her body, the feelings, all of them are present all the time. Well, again, you're just sitting at home doing nothing. So what do you expect? How can life possibly get better for you? He says, yeah, I know. The solution is to find somebody else who really likes me, but given the conditions, it's not possible until I get a job and I have a more exciting life that I can share with a beautiful girl. Well, I did, I don't know, probably 2 years ago, I did a video and an article called How to Get Any Job You Want. That should be your single focus right now, is getting a job, not sitting at home playing fucking video games. Dude, seriously. Get off your fucking ass. It's time to make something happen. It's like, come on, man. Move your ass. He says, what is your opinion about this and what kind of advice can you give me about this? Like I said, get off your ass. Go get a fucking job. First and foremost, go get a job doing something that you're going to enjoy doing, working with the kind of people that you'd really like to work with. That's first and foremost. You get a job, you're going to feel a hell of a lot better about yourself because you got a job. You're going to start making some money. You're going to start hanging out with some of the people that you work with. That'll improve your social circle. You'll feel better about yourself. You'll have some money in your pocket. You'll be smiling. And when you're out and you run into, encounter people that you didn't know before, you make new friends, you meet women, you're happier because now you got a job instead of sitting at home feeling sorry for yourself, playing video games all the time. That's what happens. It's like climbing a staircase. Inch by inch, millimeter by millimeter. Every professional athlete that I coach, and you can see guys on TV all the time. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, we're right in the middle of the playoffs right now. And there's a couple games tonight, there's a couple tomorrow, and I promise you, if you watch any of those games, there's going to be somebody that's going to be interviewed either before the game or after the game, and they're going to say a simple statement. Just trying to get a little bit better each day. We're just trying to get a little bit better each day as a team. These guys are the best in the world. There's 6.5 billion people on the planet. And how many people are on each roster? There's literally a few hundred people in the NBA out of 6.5 billion. You think about that for a second. These are the best of the best of the best in the fucking world. And what are they saying? I'm just trying to get a little bit better each day. Very humbly, that's what they're working at. They're taking action. That's why they're succeeding. And they've been taking action over a long period of time. And so if you're at a place in your life right now and you're not happy with where you're at, a woman ain't going to make you happy. If you're a woman and you're not happy with your life, a man ain't going to make you happy. Make you happy for a short period of time, but the bottom line is you got to get to a place where you really enjoy your life. You enjoy your friends. You enjoy what you do for a living. You enjoy your work. You enjoy the things that you're striving for. You enjoy the goals that you're looking towards achieving one day. That'll put a smile on your face. Taking action makes you feel better. It's just like working out. You go to the gym, what happens? You feel better. You get oxygen, you start moving the nutrients around, you start getting rid of the toxins and the waste. You're going to feel better. Like I said, life happens when you move. Stagnation happens when you die. Bodies in motion tend to stay in motion, and bodies at rest tend to stay at rest. And if you're watching this, you're a living, thinking human being. So get off your ass and participate, because someday you're going to be taking a really long fucking dirt nap. You got this gift, and this gift of life, so get out there and enjoy it. So if you'd like to get my help personally, the quickest way is to book a paid phone coaching, Skype session, or even email coaching. You can choose any of those options by going to my website, clicking the Products tab at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. And I will talk to you soon.